Hello guys and welcome to free readings. I love why does my phone have to interrupt me as soon as I go live? Anyway, I love coming to hang out with you guys and to do these free readings. If you're new here, first of all, let's get into how we do the readings. Hello Talking. Talking's the first one here. So I know Tal knows how to. I know you know how to do let me start again. I know you know how it works, Tal, but for anyone else, so how these readings work is, for one, I don't do a list. Okay, I don't do a list for my free readings. If you would like a free reading, in a moment, I will tell anyone who would like a reading to put number 1 in the chat, and if I'm drawn to you, then I'll pick you, and then you can ask your question. I just say no legal or health-related questions, and that you don't put any information in the chat that may impact your reading in any way, And also, of course, nobody's here guaranteed a free reading. We're just gonna see who we get to. Okay, so where is my banner? Okay, if anyone would like a reading, please put a 1 in the chat. Good morning, LMG. Good morning, Cement Shoes as well. And Talking, it's afternoon here in England. It's 1:20. The weather is beautiful again today. My throat is nearly back to normal. It's still a bit croaky, like a frog. Oh, it's nice and warm for Talking too. Who are we gonna go with? Okay, LMG, do you want to put your question in the chat, love? Whilst I'm waiting for your question, I'm going to do our daily spiritual AF card, which is for everybody. And it just gives everybody that little bit of guidance. And this is for everyone. Okay, we do this at the beginning of every card stream. It's just a little bit of inspiration. So it says, grab life by the balls and make it your bitch. Sometimes, on the back here it says, sometimes life is just waiting for you to meet it with the same level of energy it's been stomping with you. And when that's the case, sometimes you just need to get all alpha dog on it and be like, listen, bitch. Note to caution, make sure you know what you want life to do. And when you get its attention, keep hold of life's balls and point them where you want it to go. Otherwise, that mixed metaphor is totally going to pull on the leash and poop on your lawn. I love these little cards, though. I love the little inspiration quotes. How will my love life be? Let me just make sure my phone's on silent. Yes, it is. Okay, tarot. Here we go. Hey, Real Pamster. Thank you for sharing the stream, Real Pamsters, as well. You got me like really emotional with what you put on the tweet there. Okay, LMG, I pulled 4 cards for you, I usually pull 3, but 4 decided to come out, so that's where we're going to go. These are the 4 that came out for you. You've got the High Priestess, the 5 of Cups, the World, and the 9 of Swords as well. It's quite a mixture that you've got here, quite a mixture of energy. And that's it. It brings that message really across here with the High Priestess coming out first of all. Now, LMG, I want to say that you are very intuitive, okay? And that you always get vibes about people, like as soon as you meet them, if there's something you're not sure about, it can like pull your stomach in knots. And I want to say that surrounding your love life, you don't always listen to them intuition cues, even though you are very intuitive. You sometimes try to listen to the intuitive cues, and you think to yourself, is it actually me intuition here, or is it my mind playing tricks on me? And you question yourself. I want to say you really question yourself, but I want you to recognize your own power here, because like when it comes to people who are psychic or spiritually aware, everybody can work with spirit, everyone can work with psychic senses. Psychic senses are just another sense, like the sense of taste or sense of smell. Just some people, psychic senses are better than others, and some people know how to tune it in, some people don't. And I want to say that when it comes to the intuition side, that is a muscle that you can really grow there if you wish to, and something that you could really hone in on. But to do that, you need to be trusting yourself and trusting that intuition. They show me all this blue hair wrapped around the priestess, and this is symbolizing healing. They're putting like a weighted blanket. LMG, I want to say either at the moment or very recently, you've been going through some difficult times surrounding your love life, okay? And it's like we're feeling like we're needing that protection. We're feeling a bit sensitive and a bit insecure at the moment. Like we just need someone to wrap their arms around us and say, it's going to be okay. And you need to, sorry, what they're making me aware here is that you need to be aware of that you have got that protection around you. And that number one protection is your intuition. It is there. Now, we've got the 5 of Cups here for your second card. With the 5 of Cups coming in, LMG, I wanna say, my love, that there's a situation surrounding the love life where things haven't worked out the way you wanted them to go. Okay. Things haven't quite worked out the way that you wanted them to go, or they're not going the way that you want them to go at the minute. And it's like life is having these little twists and turns on you, and we're not ready for it. I feel like that you're the type of person who likes to know exactly what's coming around the corner. And at the moment, life is throwing you these little twists on you. And it feels like every time I try and do something like surrounding love life, I'm finding faults, or I'm finding I'm getting hurt. And it can make you feel very much withdrawn, and we tend to focus on all the bad situations that have happened to us here. And the 5 of Cups is coming in and telling you to remember that all the positives surrounding what you've experienced as well, surrounding love, and that so going forward with your love life, that to be prepared, that life will bring these little twists and turns. Hi Elizabeth. Life will bring these little twists and turns to LMG, but there's always some positive, something to take from it, which is a positive, to bring that positive outlook on it. They're showing me the river here as well in LMG, and they're talking about that there's been some tears. I just got the song, that Cry Me a River, and they're showing me the song here. Now, this, hey Max World and Cement Shoes as well. This here, you can see this castle, and I want to say that this what this is symbolizing right here is what you're wanting, and I'm not saying you want a castle, by the way, but I'm saying that you look around you and you see like these perfect couples, even in your close circle. Like you hear your friends and stuff talking about their relationships and what they have, and you feel discluded from that. And it's like, when's it gonna be my turn? I feel like I'm just kind of left out in the cold here, waiting for my turn. But guess what, girl? Guess what? Cycles are happening right now. Okay, they're putting the fire, they're bringing the fire here. You see her, she's holding the 2 wands, this lady, and they're saying that the situations are going to change, and I feel like that there's going to be a new love interest for you. Okay, the universe is going to start working with you rather than against you. This symbolizes the 4 corners of the universe, and the universe is going to start working alongside with you. And they're also talking about celebrations, LMG. I know it's totally random, but I want to say right around now, there's either somebody's birthday, somebody's anniversary, because they're showing me dancing. Okay, they're drawing me to that dancing lady there in the middle. And again, there's so much blue here in these cards. Oof, the world is falling. But like I was saying, LMG, the cycles are changing for you, my love. I am sorry. Let me just leave them other 2 ones down here. Excuse me. The cycles are changing for you, my love, and the old has to come out so the new can come in. And like, if you're in a relationship right now that isn't as happy as you want it to be, either there's going to be big changes with this relationship, or you've just come out of one that wasn't happy, and there's going to be a new one coming in here. My mum passed away. Is her B-day tomorrow? Could it be her dance? She always danced. Of course it could be, LMJ. I don't want to try and make the reading fit, but if that is the first thing that came to you when I told you about birthdays, because they made me aware there's a birthday right around now. Okay, and they're showing me the lady dancing. I just got really emotional as well right now. Because I don't always connect in. I am a spiritual medium, but I don't always connect in with people's loved ones when I'm on the internet. It's more when I'm face to face, and I just got this big. You can see my eyes glassing over. I've just got this big sense of emotion. Okay, they're connecting in with me spiritually now, but yeah, I don't want. I'm gonna leave that beautiful lady's love with you, but this world coming in here, LMJ, this is also reminding you that you have the world in your hands, and to not put yourself in situations where you feel stuck. And if it feels like it's the universe who's putting you in situations where you feel stuck, remember that you have the power to change your situation. This is your life, okay? This is your life, and you deserve to be happy. And we have this card as well. LNG, my love, I want to say that there's been a lot of times that you've been having some sleepless nights, okay? There's been anxiety. There's been things that have been keeping you up at night. And we've been finding it hard to sleep, okay? Or we've been waking up from like heated nightmares and waking up with anxiety. But they are showing me this anxiety here. And they're also showing me the like getting overwhelmed like emotionally in the evenings as well. And I know they said that I was going to pull 4 cards, but I have to pull this one for you as well. And it's the 2 of Cups. And this was just on the top of the deck, like this way. Just pulled it up. The two of Cups is coming up for you, LMG. And this is talking about a unity, a coming together of 2 people. Now, even though it's a man and a woman, it doesn't have to be a man and a woman. It could be a woman and a woman, a man and a man. It could be a friendship type unity. It could be a family type unity. It is 2 people coming together and connecting and having each other's back, okay? And I want to say that coming up for you, LMG, there's going to be this this amazing connection of coming together with another person, and where it just feels like they are the opposite side of you, okay? Like you and them just bounce off one another. Now you might be already aware of this relationship. You might be already aware of it right now. You might even know who that person is, but it's like twin flame energy, I want to say. You've got the twin flame number there, the number 11 as well. Just remember that I did say that, love. Even though it's supposed to be number 2, they're also showing me number 11, which is a twin flame number. Just remember I said that. Now, LNG, I don't know if you've had a free reading of me or not before, but I always end my readings with a Rebel Deck card. Now, the Rebel Deck, a bit like the Spiritual AF, they do have curse words, and they do, they're very straight to the point, and they tell you how it is. And everybody loves them because they're just very... they tell you what you need to know rather than what you want to hear. Now, sometimes they tell you something related to your question, and sometimes it is something that has got nothing to do with what you've asked, but it's something you need to know. Okay. You are talented and fucking amazing. The world needs your power. Use your voice. Just don't use it for dumb shit. LNG. This card is coming in and saying that you need to know your worth. You've been lessening yourself, okay? You've been lessening yourself and telling yourself you ain't good enough. You need to pack it in. The card is calling you out. Even if you don't realize that you've done it, always ensure that you bring yourself up and know your worth, my love. And I want to thank you for connecting with me. I always put this little reminder in for anyone who's new here. Obviously, we do these free readings all the time. That was like a bit of a tongue twister. But we also cover other things on this channel, such as the Johnny Depp vs Amber Heard case and chronic pain and healing after DV. It's a bit of a mixture of a channel, but the people in the chat are always lovely, and everyone who comes in here are so loving and respectful, and people just come to chill out and have a catch up, and it's lovely to see. But that's just for anyone who's very new here and isn't aware of how this channel works. Ellen G says, thank you so much for this, and it's my first time here. I honestly appreciate it. Well, thank you for choosing to join this stream. Real Pam, so you put a message before, but I missed it. I wanted to. This was it. Oh, thank you, Real Pam Star. Thank you, love. Okay, and if anyone would like a reading, please put a 1 in the chat. I love your morning, afternoon streams, Keela. Thank you, Real Pam Star. I really, really want, like, we used to do these streams randomly throughout the week around this time, but always on a Tuesday at 10:30 p.m. UK, 5:30 p.m. Eastern. And if all goes to plan, I'm hoping to get back in the routine of that this week, meaning tomorrow, and be able to keep at them weekly streams. Like, they totally went left, like when Gary came here. And my routine, getting back into it, hasn't done so well recently. Anyway, talking, I feel drawn to you, my love. Would you like to put your question in the chat? Thank you, Elizabeth. Yeah, I really want to get back into the evening streams on a Tuesday. What's happened though, like over the last few months, every time it's come to like a Tuesday, I've always been so shattered. I've been so knackered. Oh, the weather's just updated to raining. It doesn't look like it's raining outside. Rain starting soon. Just waiting for Talking's reading. It's raining in Korea. It's beautiful outside. I hope it doesn't rain because I sent all my children to school with no coat. Doesn't say it's going to rain on the weather app. My computer is weird. Okay. Hi, Tina. Oh, don't worry about it, love. Tal says, I was wondering how this summer will be for me as I'm in Italy. Love, career, etc. If not, just a general reading. Whatever the universe has to tell, they know what I wonder. Haha. Okay, Talking. First of all, I tell this to you and I tell it to everybody, and I'm sure you've heard, is that I don't predict the future, but I can give you guidance with the cards on what can come up with certain steps you take. And nobody's future is set in stone, and especially by a deck of cards. Everyone needs to know that. Nobody's future is ever set in stone. Things can always change with cause and effect. But I can ask you a question, Carl. That is I'd love to go to Italy too. It's very close to where my family are from in Malta. My family from Malta. And obviously Italy is very close to Malta in the Mediterranean. Hello, J.O. Tal says the saw Malta is beautiful. My dad went there not too long ago. It is beautiful. I've never been yet. I can't wait to go. Oh, the cards are playing up with me right here, talking. I don't feel a vibe from them. I'm going to get my other ones, my lights here, Tavo. Hello, Grace, as well. How are you, lovely? And hey, J.O. I don't know if I said hello to you. Okay, I pulled 3 cards out for you, talking. You've got the 6 of Swords. Did you say your family comes from Malta? Yeah, on my mum's side. But my dad's side come from Ireland, and that's why I'm so pale. You've got the Fool and the 8 of Swords. Yeah, my mum's dad is from Malta. And I'm just as pale as a sheet. It's not fair. Malta is absolutely gorgeous. You've got a fab mix of DNA. Oh, thank you, Grace. Okay. Okay, talking. I know you want to know how your summer will go, my love, but they're talking about, first of all, they want to be dealing with a situation that you're coming away from, my love. And I want to say they're warning you not to carry the baggage with you. And I feel that you know what baggage I'm talking about when I say that. And it's something that it carries a lot of weight and is very emotional. And they're telling you that as you're going forward, you need to put the baggage down and you do not be needing to carry that extra weight. And I do not mean suitcases. Okay. No, Grace, I didn't learn any of the language. I've never been to Malta yet. I want to go. I tried to learn some of the language and I can't remember it now. Like at one point I did learn I love you. And I remember saying that together, but I can't remember how to pronounce it now. I'll have to relearn, as they say. I did, my uncle, my Irish uncle, learnt me 2 phrases in Irish Gaelic, like back when I was a teenager, though. Anyway, I'll tell you guys that in a bit. Going back to talking, Tal, whatever it is that is holding heavy on your heart emotionally, we need to be detaching ourselves from it, okay? And you need to let it live in its place in the past. Leave it there. Because I want to say it keeps creeping up. Now, I wish that you didn't tell me you was going to Italy, because essentially this is what it's saying. Not that you're going to Italy, but the Fool is the start of a new journey. It's the start of a beginning, okay? And you're going to be starting a new beginning. But we need to be leaving all this behind first, okay? Like, look how... Let's turn the ring light off. Look how down and out this girl is. And then this girl here is just super, super free. And they're saying that that as you start your new journey talking, it's going to feel like we're starting totally again. Like everything that we've learned in the past, everything that we have discovered, all of that is just going to get pushed out the window, and we're going to be experiencing new ventures, and we're going to be discovering a lot about ourselves. But you need to ensure that you don't repeat mistakes, okay? And I feel like you'd understand what I'm on about there. You've got the Eight of Swords as well here. With this one coming in, with these three cards all together, I feel like that the tarot's coming in saying to you here that we have been feeling very much like lost within ourselves, and we needing to, it's like this feeling of like entrapment, or it's like we're needing to be escaping now, okay? And we're needing to just be totally released from that. Now going on to, they've done the dark bit, they want him to pull another card for you. Going forward, Three of Cups. You want to know about love, but they're talking about friendship, and that you're going to be creating so many friends in this new place, and it's going to just help you grow more within yourself and just live through so many life experiences as well. And I just asked them to pull one for career, and they gave me the Queen of Pentacles. And this is just basically coming in and saying that everything is just gonna go the way that it's meant to be, and that you know yourself exactly what you're wanting to do career wise. And that's why the Queen is coming in here. It's telling you to remember to stay focused and to stay on track with where you want to be. They're talking about scheduling things in, and to plan things properly as well. Let me get you a Rebel deck card, love. Okay, talking, it says it's dark and you can't see a fucking thing. Get your head out your ass, pronto. This card's coming in and saying that you've been worrying about little random things that don't need to be worried about, and you need to clear your mind, take all them anxieties out, and basically step out of yourself. Like, look at the situations going on around you, the negative and the positive, and if you was your friend, what advice would you give to you, essentially? Okay, thank you for connecting with me, talking. If anyone would like a reading, please put a 1 in the chat. Hey, Austin. Grace says, that's very cool. I've learned a little bit more about you. Thank you, Grace. I love learning stuff about you guys as well. Oh, thank you for sharing the stream, Maxwell Entertainment. Hello, Cherry. Lovely to see Cherry in the chat. Ophelia, I feel drawn to you. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name correctly. I'm sorry if I'm not. But do you want to put your question in the chat, love? Just no legal or health related questions. And if you don't know what to ask, you can always ask for a general reading. So yes, please put your question in the chat. I hope everyone's having a lovely day. Okay. Hi, Mum. I'm Ophelia. Can you please tell me AJ loves me or not? Let me just get my pendulum out of here. 1 second, guys. I'm gonna get my pendulum, Ophelia, but because your question is a yes or no question. Okay. So this is just another form of divination. Obviously, tarot cards are divination and pendulums are divination. Now, one thing tarot cards don't do is give a distinctive yes or no. Well, not for me anyway, but they do give you guidance, whereas a pendulum does give you a distinctive yes or no, unless you're not supposed to know the answer. So the way this works, Ophelia, is for yes, it will go in a clockwise circle like this. For no, it will go anti-clockwise. For maybe, it will go back and forward. And if you're not supposed to know the answer to the question right now, it will stay still. Now, we also have dowsing rods, but they decided to disappear. I do have 3 sets of little hands. I've got 3 children, and they decided to go missing. And we will get some more at some point, but for now we're going to use the pendulum. So Ophelia wants to know, does AJ love them? Does AJ love Ophelia? Please show me clearly yes or no. It's very, very tiny little movements right now. Right, come on, do it. Do a clear yes or no, please. Okay, I feel you. It was going clockwise, but in a tiny way. And I feel like this is because I feel like AJ doesn't know his feelings 100%. I feel like that he feels lust rather than love. And I feel like that love is something that can grow. Come on. Did I say that, Cherry? I didn't even know that I said that. That's so funny. Okay, if anyone would like a reading, put a number 1 in the chat, please. what I'm thinking of doing as well after this reading, I'm gonna have a break from readings, but I'm gonna, whilst on the break, we're gonna do the book of answers because I've not done that for a while. And the way that's gonna work is I'll have my screen off because I'll be having a break, but I'm gonna let everybody, at that point everyone can put their questions in the chat and we'll get through as many as we can, and we're just gonna open up the book and tell you what it says. But it's got to be a question that can be answered like yes or no, basically, for that. But that will be after this reading. So we're going to do a reading for somebody right now. If you're not put a 1 and you want a reading, put a 1. Cherry, when you put 420, I don't know if you're like wanting a reading. Like, you want a reading without asking for it. You're asking for one without asking. Because I know when I've gave you a reading in the past, you've like run away from me. Papa Doodle Doom. Papa Doodle Doom. Papa Doodle Doom, please put your question in the chat right now. It took a minute for my dyslexia to read your name then. Papa Doodle Doom. Oh, hi Tina, I see you, love. Obviously after I've done this reading, I'm going to have a break, and then after that break, if obviously I'll be doing more readings again, and then if I'm drawn to you, I'll come to you. Hi, this is my first time here. Thank you. I was just wondering how the person I'm thinking about feels about me. I'm glad I pronounced it correctly, because my brain sometimes read things there that ain't there sometimes. There's been times when that's happened, that my brain has read something rude or derogatory, and it has said something totally innocent when it's undyslexic itself. Okay, I'm gonna get these soul connection cards. In fact, that's happened to me loads of times. Papa Doodled it. That's a little mouthful, that. And my mind works like that too, Kiwi. Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Like, my dyslexia has a proper dirty mind. It just thinks of, it just reads like dirty words. Like, I've read like totally the wrong thing, even like on billboards and at bus stops, and I'm like, what? Why have they written that? Why have they written that? And that word has just changed. It doesn't even say that now, and it said something totally innocent. Okay, we've got Cupid coming in first of all. Love is in the air when Cupid's around. I'm going to get an oracle as well here. So many sets of cards now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, Papa Doodles, you've got this card coming in here from the Oracle deck, and I feel like that this person, they are either playing hard to get or they are totally clueless how you feel. And I feel like that you're going to have to make this person aware, like give cues, whatever. Cues, yeah, you know what I mean, that you like them. Like the showing, you see the guy here, the girl here, and he's like giving her flowers, etc. And I feel essentially, Papa Doodle, that your person isn't aware of their feelings for you. Okay. And I feel like that you'd need to make them aware. I feel like that person has experienced deceit recently in their lives, and it's like they've totally gone into their own little world. And I don't know if they've experienced like a friendship breakup or relationship breakup, but they've experienced some sort of deceit, and they've kind of like switched off from the world, kind of. And it's like they're in their own little bubble in their life, and they're unaware of how you're feeling. And I feel like that if they were aware, their feelings could change. But I feel like the moment that they don't have them feelings, okay, and it's not because they don't like you, it's because they are just oblivious to it all. They're just in their own little world is just so much around them at the moment. And I picked up this card from the middle of the deck, and it says Union. The union of the divine soul parts is a miraculous event that begins when you least expect it. This is saying that you guys could have this amazing energy with each other where you'll just bounce off each other's energy and complement each other as well so well. And the big love out there in the middle. I'm going to get you a Rebel deck card, Papa Doodle, and then we're going to go on to break/book of questions, because I've not done the book of questions for like nearly a year. It's been a while, and it also gives everybody the opportunity to get their open-ended, well, not open-ended, but closed-ended questions, the yes or no questions in there. So we'll do that in a second, but let me get you a Rebel deck card first. Now, I don't know if you've seen these Rebel deck cards before, Papa. They may connect in to your reading. It may not. It may be, but essentially it's something that you need to hear. And it's something that you need to be aware of. Okay, Papa Doodle, you've got this one here. Make better effing choices. If you are pissed at where you are, then stop taking yourself there. This card is essentially coming in here and saying you need to connect back into your own power. You need to be aware of that your world is your oyster, and that you can make them choices to change your world if you're not happy right now. Hey, Kerry and KK. Okay, guys, we're gonna go on a break. Let me just turn this banner on. So what's gonna happen is in a minute, I'm gonna tell you guys to put your questions in the chat. They have to be yes or no questions, okay? For the book of answers to be able to give you an answer. Thank you so much. Yes, there was a big deceit, and it is a crush at the moment. Well, I hope that reading helped you, Papa. Papa Doodle Doos. Okay. Not something I advise, but guys, I do smoke, so I'm having a cigarette whilst we do the book of answers. And I'm going to try and get to everybody's question as well, because it should be very easy to do that regarding with the book of answers anyway. Even if you've had a reading in this stream, you can still ask the book of answers question. It doesn't matter, because we're going to try and get to everybody there. But it's not a card reading, it's just literally the divination of using the book and seeing what comes up. Okay, guys, put your questions in the chat right now, and in a minute I'm going to be grabbing them up one at a time, telling you what the book says. Elizabeth already kicked us off with, am I going in the right direction? Well, the answer that came up, Elizabeth, was related issues may surface. If you want to ask a question, guys, put it in the chat now. It has to be a yes or no question. We are going to do the card readings again in a minute. It will not affect you getting a card reading. It doesn't matter if you've had a card reading in the stream. You can still ask a yes or no question right now. Okay, Grace says, am I going to find stability and peace? And the answer says unquestionably. Lukrativ says, should I pursue what I'm thinking of? It says finish something else first. Something that you need to be finishing first. Cement says, have I made a mistake I am concerned about? It says, use your imagination. Well, that's not good, to use your imagination when you're worrying about a mistake. I'll pull another one for you, Cement Shoes. It says it will create a stir. Put your questions in the chat, guys. Kerry wants to know, am I making a mistake with someone? It says maybe, Kerry. Hi, Hen. We're doing the book of answers whilst we're on a break right now. So if you have a question that you want to answer, which has to be a yes or no answer, essentially, it has to be a close-ended question, then we can do that right now. This will not affect anyone getting a card reading. It doesn't matter if you've had a card reading, you can still ask a question if you want one. And if you've already asked a question, you can ask another one if you want. It doesn't matter, because we're just doing this while we're on a break. Hey Nav. Nav wants to know, will I get into GMC ASR this year? It says, Nav, the situation is unclear. Hen wants to know, will the next couple of weeks go to plan? It says, watch and see what happens. Telling you there, Hen, you need to go with the flow. remember, guys, like I said, if you want to ask a question, you've already asked one, it's fine. You can ask a different question if you want to. Great, lol. I just want to thank you all for joining me. And if you're new here and you haven't hit the subscribe button, hit the subscribe button. Hen says, I can't, it's too important, lol. Well, you have to be patient. It says, wait and see what happens. Elizabeth says, is my heart in the right place? It says, reconsider your approach. Helen, he says, I can't think of a question. It's okay if you can't think of a question. It's fine. Obviously, even with this, guys, I just ask for no legal or health-related questions or like silly questions like, will I win the lottery? The Book of Answers is always fun, though. Fanta is coming this weekend. It can't go tits up, hello. Oh. No, it can't. I hope she has an amazing time. Hope you both have an amazing time. The time right now is 14:14. So last chance, if anyone would like a question with the Book of Answers. Hey, Jay. I'm sure she would love to meet you while you're in the UK. While she's in the UK. Well, let's see if we can arrange something. It's a little bit hard for me because I have 3 kids. I could meet her for coffee or something. Unless it's like when the kids are in school. But again, like I said, I know you're down south and I'm up north. Hi, Jay. I'm doing okay. My throat is a little bit better. Like, if anyone was here last Friday, you guys would have heard my voice. It was really broken. And I don't even know why. Well, I do know why. Like, the day before, like 2 days before that, I had this horrible sickness bug where I was throwing up. It was awful. Okay, it seems like nobody else is asking any more questions. I'm going to put this down. Please check Twitter. Okay, I will. 1 minute, guys. Are we asking questions? Yeah, Mac, you can ask a question to the Book of Answers. Anyone else can do it as well. I will ask as well, how do you see the next few weeks going? Jay, it has to be a close-ended answer question. So a question that basically the book could answer as a yes or no. Will my son be okay? It says, be delightfully sure of him. So for your question, Jay, like Hendid, you could ask, will the next few weeks go as planned, for example? It's okay, Liz. Hello, hello. So I'm just going to hang with this book for a few seconds because I don't know if Mac, if you want to ask a question, Mac, as well, or Liz has just come in, so she probably don't know what we're talking about, but we was having a break and I got the Book of Answers out. So Jay would like to know, will I hear from my love interest in the next few weeks? Hey Yashvi, I've not got the cards out right now, but you can ask a question to the Book of Answers, which has to be basically a closed-end question. So a question that could be answered in a yes or no. So you can ask a question right now, but it will not be a card reading. It'll be from the Book of Answers. I'm just wanting to give everybody the opportunity to get a little bit of divination guidance. I do love this book, though. Nikki would like to know, does Yogesh want to reconcile with me? You've got maybe, Nikki. Yashvi wants to know, I want to know, will I find my true love in this person in my mind? You've got, that's out of your control. I actually really enjoy listening to Keeley talk. Oh, thank you, Mac. Oh, guys, by the way, on the members only, if you're a member of this channel, I did put a video up the other day of I bought Gary loves peri peri Nando sauce, which is from the UK, and for a gift I've got him one that I haven't seen before, which is an extra hot one, and I bought it him and I sent it over to him, and I also sent him a peri peri pot noodle because he likes the pot noodles, and I got him to put some of the Nando sauce in the pot noodle, and it's a funny video. If you are a member, go and check it out in a bit, and if you're not a member, it's okay, it's fine, don't worry about it. But yeah, members only, that's for you guys to check out. LMG, any questions without, I can't do health related questions. Well, Keelan, truly know how much I appreciate her. Well, I appreciate you, and I appreciate everybody who's here. You guys are all amazing. Yeah, we don't do any legal or health related questions, LMJ. And I definitely would have done a health question with the Book of Answers, because they are very straight to the point. I still think, thinking about when he inhaled the body spray or whatever that was that one time. He took one for the team. I think it was perfume or something. He sprayed it, but he sprayed it right at himself. That was funny. I'm also working on getting uploaded for the members only as well. A video of I've already got the video, but I just need to upload it. Of when we did, it didn't have to be like this, like the creative process of it, whatever you want to say, like to build up to like the behind the scenes. He didn't even know I was recording at first, and it's where like we're figuring out the melody and how it's gonna sound. And I thought that you guys might really enjoy watching that. Put it one way, with this spicy sauce video, Gary ends up essentially sweating from his eyes. Can't wait, Keela. Well, that video's already up, Liz, but it's on members only, love. I don't know if you're on the members. It's okay if you're not. If anyone else would like a question from the Book of Answers, please put it in the chat now. Like I said, it has to be a closed-ended question that can be answered as yes or no. I have got a new book as well today. Let me show you guys quickly. It's not a divination book, but I'm really excited to read through it. Shopping book. Okay, so Happy Mind, Happy Life. Dr. Rangan Chatterjee. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but this looks like an amazing book. Like, it talks about everything, like to do with anxiety and everything. I'm not putting on. If there's a foggy pane of glass between ourselves and our happiness, reflection starts to clean it. So I'm going to read that book. I might do videos about it, because there's some activities in there that'll be a bit like the mindfulness ones. Well, Belle and I love each other forever in my highest self's opinion. Okay, let's just lift this up here. Don't doubt it. I booked a holiday next year. Was it a good idea? Make a list of why not. Is this guy that always on my mind the one for me? Settle it soon. Jay, I can't. That is basically a health-related question, my love, so I can't answer your question here. Because pregnancies are like health-related. Will I succeed at my heart's desire with writing to entertain the world? Allow yourself to rest first. You've been not getting enough rest, Hamster. You can ask a different question if you want to, though, Jay, or anybody else who's in the chat or who's watching. If you've not asked a question, make sure you put it in the chat. It has to be a closed-ended question. If you have asked a question already, you can ask another one if you wanna. It's okay. I don't think we're gonna have time to get to the card readings, but we can do this for another 5 minutes or so, and then I have to get ready to go and get my little sprags. Will or have I met someone special? It could be extraordinary. No, I just can't relax sometimes, and sleep is fitful at best. I love sleep. I do. I really love being in the dream world. It's like my body wants to catch up on the years that I didn't get when I was awake all night when my little ones were babies. I remember them sleepless nights, and I remember thinking to myself, am I ever going to be able to sleep again? Because my kids are quite good. They sleep all the way through. They just wake up really early sometimes. Elizabeth would like to know, do I need to get more assertive? Take a chance. Take a chance and get more assertive. Jay, I don't know if you're still here, but you can ask a different question if you want to. Will people enjoy the stories that I write? For real, Hamster. Don't ask for any more at this time. What this is saying, and I feel like this is a lesson that I had to learn personally, and that is to focus on the moment, not on the result, if that makes sense. Like I was the same with my readings and my streams and my videos. Will people enjoy my videos? Will people enjoy my channel? That was a funny answer though. Don't ask anymore at the moment. Or the book of answers, because you even though I'm saying it's okay for anyone to ask more than one question, the book of answers is like, don't ask any more at the moment. Your channel is not dead, Hamster. It just takes a lot of time. Like when with my channel, it took me a long time to keep advertising it, and the biggest way that I built up you guys coming here is from me going to other people's on other people's panels at the beginning, like Zard's and Rob's and Tammy's, and can't remember who else. My mind's gone blank. I did go on E-Hackers. I think that's it. Oh, and Justice for Johnny Depp. And what's she called? Tiffany. Just keep doing what you're doing. Could be extraordinary. Yes, and Real Pamstar, put the link to your channel in the chat. I do love this book. This is a book that I haven't read yet, and I bought it about 2 months ago, and I can't wait to read it. I read a little bit of it I read it together, a little tiny bit of it. But I can't read it on here. Will Kira and I get married in the future? I can answer that one for you, Jane. It's not worth a struggle. I'm on tablet, can't share link easily. Okay, let me find the link to your channel and I can share it. Let me get it up. How do I share it from here? Oh, there we go. Thank you, Kira. Liz says, my friend recommended that book. My last ex was like an off-brand Jodie Arias. She was pretty extraordinary. Thank you for sharing it, Kira. Thank you, love. Thank you. Yes, everybody please subscribe to Real Pamster. For the next few minutes, I'm gonna, there's only 13 people in here. If you would like a rebel deck, it'll only be a rebel deck, but if you'd like a rebel deck, you can put a number 2 in the chat and I will try and pick everybody. But I'm not gonna read what the card is about, I'm just gonna read what it says for you guys before we go. Again, just to give everybody that chance of being able to have a reading there. Made a fellow artist a gorgeous couch doll for an art contest and he didn't even show. It really hurt. Okay, Elizabeth May. Get over yourself, pull your shit together. Help people, give back, do good shit for humanity. Hen. Shame, regret and guilt, those are just bullshit. Forgive, let that shit go. Tina. You are the best thing to ever happen to you. Go easy on your damn ass. Go easy on your ass, buy your own damn drink. KK. You've got get some fucking sleep. You are being an ass because you are fucking tired. Face to pillow now. Lukrativ. Detox. Drink a smoothie, unfriend that asshole, and throw some shit out. Liz. You've got shit is going down with your job. Reevaluate, change your perspective, or fucking quit. If anyone else would like a rebel deck, put a number 2 in the chat. Cement shoes. You are giving away your power. You are a badass. Act like it. Kara, you are talented and fucking amazing. The world needs your power. Use your voice. Just don't use it for dumb shit. Max World Entertainment. Eat your fucking vegetables. Eat some shit made by Mother Nature. LMJ. You got a feeling you just can't shake. That little voice inside you. Listen to that shit. If anyone else would like a Rebel Deck card, put a number 2 in the chat. Hey, Redbeard. I don't mean totally got it right. Kay says, I try and sleep. It was really late, although I'm tired. And when I do sleep, I wake up really early. Oh, no. Oh, thank you for becoming a member, Max World Entertainment. Thank you. Guys, we are doing Rebel Deck pullouts. If you would like a Rebel Deck card without context, put a number 2 in the chat right now and I will pull a Rebel Deck card for you, because we are going to be ending in a few minutes. But if you would like one of these Rebel Deck cards that will literally call you out, then put number 2 in the chat. Tanya, you've got laugh. Where the fuck is your sense of humor? Redbeard, you've got take a fucking trip. Go see some shit. Do some new things. Talk to people cooler than you. Okay, Maxfield Entertainment, you've got don't believe every shitty thought you have. Thoughts can be sneaky lying bastards. I didn't know it disappeared. That's funny. The Rebel Deck will just tell you how it is. It can be a little bit ruthless sometimes. A bit straight to the point, and thank you, Redbeard. Smash the like if you haven't already. Yeah, they're very, very blunt. I love all you guys. You're all amazing. Thank you, Maxwell Entertainment. Bloody hell, 3 times the charm. My mouth doesn't like to form words sometimes. It's like the transition from my mind to my mouth sometimes doesn't connect. Well, who doesn't need a blunt breakdown of things sometimes? Exactly, real Pamster. Okay. Real Pamster, you've got get the fuck out of your head. Get in your heart, it misses you. Let's shuffle them again. Maxwell Entertainment, you got Be Fucking Grateful. Shit could be so much worse. Elizabeth Me, you think someone is lying. They are. Tanya, no joke, it's on the top of the deck again. The rebel deck is trolling you, girl. Let me pull you another one. That's funny. I'm sorry, Tanya, but that is funny because I have just been pulling off the top of the deck. That is so fun. I've never ever seen that happen before. It's told the rebel deck twice has told Tanya to get a sense of humour. Okay. You've got Tanya. Get the fuck outside and move your ass. Your body is pissed out. Your body is pissed at you. Liz. You've got stop fucking whining. No one wants to listen to that shit. Complaining makes you weak. You have the strength to change your world, so do it. KK. You've got don't believe every shit thought you have. Thoughts can be sneaky lying bastards. Lukrativ. You've got get the fuck out of your head, get in your heart, it misses you. Cement shoes, you have rebel. Because fuck it. Elizabeth Me, you have stop obsessing. You are not the fucking center of the universe. Rebel deck. I just got home from the gym, lol. Ellen J. You've got money, money, money. Make it rain. Something must be happening with your career. I can't remember what it said, Elizabeth. Mac, you've got winning. You got a good thing going. Don't win that shit. With the Tanya said, I just got home from the gym. It could mean about getting out into Mother Nature, and it could mean like being oneness with Mother Nature rather than. I don't see it as an exercise thing. I see that as a becoming one with nature. Like your body is pissed at you because you need to be surrounded by nature there. I didn't want to give any context to these cards, but I thought I'd explain that for you there, Tanya. Okay, guys, I do have to go now. I've just seen the time. It's 10 to 3. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We have to go. Gotta get kids. Yeah, so the plan is hopefully that tomorrow evening, Tuesday, I will be able to do my card readings again and get back into go and get the kids. It's that time. Yes. If I should hopefully be live tomorrow at 10:30 p.m. UK, 5:30 p.m. Eastern. I'm gonna have a talk to Tammy and see if she wants to go live together sometime this week. If you are watching Tam Talks About, I'm gonna get in touch with you and see if you want to do something. Thank all you guys for coming and hanging out with me. I love you all. Have a blessed day. We did a bit of something different there at the end, which was no context readings with the Book of Answers and the Rebel deck. And I know that people have asked me to do that with the Rebel deck a few times, to give a reading with these without context. My love is in the chat. Take care, Gary. Message me. I love you. And everybody, if you remember, go on my members only tab and watch the video of Gary sweating from the eyeballs, eating this very, very super hot sauce. It's funny. You'll laugh. He didn't even know I was recording for the longest time anyway. Anyway, ta guys. I love you all. And see you again soon.